Sun TV, broadcasting to the world from studios in Providenciales, in the beautiful by nature Turks and Caicos Islands. Sun TV, your source for real news as it happens.
Luxury jets from multi-millionaires are flying into the Turks and Caicos Islands. Gas prices are dipping slightly, but are likely to increase because of unrest in the Middle East. And Pastor Dr. John Malcolm talks about alcohol awareness with students of the TCI. These are the headlines for this edition of Sun TV. I'm Leslie Garland. Thank you for joining us. The Turks and Caicos Islands has not lost any ground or appeal when it comes to attracting the high-end jet-setting tourist. Over the past few days, several private jets that are owned by wealthy individuals from all over the world flew into Providenciales, which is the main gateway to the Turks and Caicos Islands. As of Friday, November 23rd, just over a dozen luxury jets ranging from Learjets, Falcons, and Gulfstreams were seen lined off at the Provo Air Center. While officials from the company could not be reached for the comment up to news time, aviation sources told Sun TV that by the end of November, somewhere in the range of 30 private jets are expected to pass through the private airport facility. It is understood that some of the jet owners and their families came to spend the Thanksgiving weekend at luxury resorts such as Parrot Key, Amanyara, and Grace Bay Club, while a few of them came for the annual Conch Festival. Tourism officials told Sun TV that with an extremely cold winter expected up north this year, visitor arrivals are expected to record positive numbers, not only from jet setters but also from the major commercial airlines which come mainly from the U.S. and Canada. Motorists in the Turks and Caicos Islands may have noticed that their dollars are stretching at the pumps in recent days, and Sun TV spoke with Algie Missick of New Era Petroleum, and he told us why.
Recent reduction in the gas prices. You have three players really in the local market. You have Shell, you have Rubis, which is Texaco, and you have the independent retailers, which would be Smithco, New York Petroleum, one in the Bike and one in Blue Hills. The independent retailers purchase fuel locally in local market from the local wholesalers, which would be Caribbean Energy, Caicos Oil, or Core. We buy locally, and our product comes in from the United States. So primarily when you see the reduction in price that you've witnessed recently, that has been because the market in the U.S. has been tailing down over the last, say 3 weeks. The market has been tailing down, so when it tails down, the public then garners a reduction at the pump.
Missick later explained that the fight in the Middle East between Gaza and Israel may have a negative effect on what he would have seen as a successful holiday season.
Well, prior to the upheaval in the Middle East, I would have been optimistic in saying that we may have seen, able to witness a slight decrease in the market. But with the upheaval in the Middle East right now, looking at prices on the market in Florida in the last week, fuel has shot up 15 cents in the last week, and the market coming up the wrap, we call it, coming from the major wholesalers in the U.S. shot up 15 cents. That doesn't mean that our price will go up 15 cents. We wait to see where it balances out. If we have to make a movement, then we will. But if watching news today, they're saying there's a ceasefire, perhaps you will see some of that fuel go back down, because the market in the U.S. is very volatile. Anything happens of a negative to a negative affect the market, the price just goes through the roof.
Rubis, which is the company that has bought the local Texaco company and is now in the process of rebranding here in the TCI, has also negatively impacted business for independent gas companies such as New Era. Missick tells us more.
Rubis coming to the market, and the decision to try to garner as much of the market as they can, which means they also lower their price. So there was a price war going on, but with the local retailers, it's based on the price of fuel coming out of Florida. I would say their pockets are a lot deeper than our pockets. So and they're able also to buy fuel in larger volumes. They're able to buy hundreds of thousands of gallons of fuel on the market, and because of that they can offer lower prices, which means again we have to be competitive. We have to lean more towards taking some losers to be competitive with them and to maintain our customer base.
Alcohol consumption can have a negative effect on one's body. Alcoholism is a chronic disease that almost always results in fatality. Students from schools around the Turks and Caicos Islands took time to prepare a visual presentation to show how alcohol affects the human body during the 5th annual National Primary School Art Competition, which climaxed TCI Alcohol Awareness Month.
This exercise affords you the opportunity to examine one of the problems that is affecting our society, and that is the problem of alcohol consumption. It's a very serious problem, and we want to start as early as possible giving you the information that is necessary for you to be able to make good choices and to make good decisions. The theme for this year is alcohol. Anybody can help me with it? You're reading the program, it's in the program. Alcohol, who it hurts, and how it hurts. Let's try it again. Alcohol, who it hurts, and how it hurts. Okay, that's our theme for this year.
The Eliza Simons Primary School in the country's capital, Grand Turk, went away today with the 3 top prizes in the categories of grades 2 to 3. And Osita Jolly Primary School in Providenciales swept the 2nd category of grades 4 to 6, winning those students some wonderful prizes. During the month of November, the drug unit and private donors take time out to go to schools around the islands to discuss the danger that alcohol and other drugs may have on the body. This year, there were visits to various high schools and the Turks and Caicos Islands Community College. After the event, Sun TV spoke with Dr. Malcolm and got this.
We had a number of other events. Last week we had the Community College Intercampus Debate in Grand Turk, and we had schools intervention. We had devotions at 2 of our schools. On the 8th we had general devotions with the male population of the Clement Howell High School, and these initiatives are designed to help our children to understand the dangers of alcohol and other drugs. And this experience alone, this exercise alone, getting them involved in creating art pieces that depict the theme, we believe causes them to interact with the theme in such a way that will make lasting impressions upon them.
That's our Sun TV News package for today, Friday, November 23rd, 2012. Until next time, when we bring you more real news as it happens, directly to your computer, your mobile phone, or your tablet. Until next time, I'm Leslie Garland. Thanks for watching.